right, and what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back into yet another race here in week 3, because I can count really well at this point, of the Binding of Isaac Racing League's second season. Again, let me get the music back up and running here. I apologize for the delay in doing so, but nonetheless, I am very slow about doing my audio here, so boom, here we go. If that would ever work, there we go. And also on Skype with us, as I finally just unmute, like I was saying, on Skype with us, as I finally just unmute, as I actually got that done finally, we got ourselves another guest host. So we got our Atlanta Falcons representative, Mr. Mellow Ace online. So how you doing tonight?
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight?
Quite well myself. Hopefully you're doing the same. And again, welcome in. As you see here, we are going to be racing between, on the left-hand side, Mr. ZeroGamePlan, your St. Louis Rams, and on the right-hand side, Mosqiil, your Dallas Cowboys. What we do here, let me explain real fast, is a best 2 out of 3 with Isaac. We race down through the Womb 2. We have 7 banned items in the league at the moment. Go Falcons, yeah, okay. There is all your Falcons support right there. But what we do is we have 7 banned items you cannot pick up. Let me list them all in chat here in actual emote form. And boom. No Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, or the Shovel are allowed to be picked up. All of those can be re-rolled, though. So that's the only reason to have the D6. Other than that, everything is dead equal across the board. It is a very random game, though, so all sorts of random items can pop up at any given moment. Again, let me know. I'm going to stop rambling real soon, so let me know if both racers are ready. If you two want to fire some shots here, that'll let me know. So just fire some shots across the room, and then we'll get the countdown rocking shortly. But again, we do a best of 3 through the Womb 2. Once somebody kills Mom's Heart, we reset both racers, and we start with round number 2. So you have to win 2 of those out of 3 to best the night. And again, Mosqiil living a little bit closer, getting that wording from me first. There's ZeroGamePlan firing on as well. I say we get this thing rolling, guys. How about you? Because I know that they're probably in a hurry to get this done. So let me do a countdown here from 3, 2, 1. Go anytime you hear this, and good luck to both racers again. So again, ZeroGamePlan and Mosqiil, and again, our guest co-host tonight is Mellow Ace, our Atlanta Falcons representative. So again, I don't know how you feel about either of these, being that they're both conference opponents. I don't think you're going to have any sort of, sway, if you will, towards one or the other, are you?
Yeah, no, and they're both very talented racers. As I said earlier, I could see this one going 2-1 or 1-2. Either way, just depending on some item luck and just general strategy, probably.
And here we go. Speaking of strategy, Mosqiil using a little bit of strategy we didn't see before, also getting 2 tears up pills and a soul heart to replace the heart that he was going to take in damage to get back out of that room. So very nice finding that cursor.
In that first room, so
you know you're going to get nothing but good and neutral pills. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Oh, no worries, not at all. I always forget I have PhD if I actually take it in a race because I'm so used to not taking pills ever.
Exactly. Like I've kind of been built the same way. Like Cobalt Street kind of taught me, unless you see 2 of the same, and even at that point, it's still kind of you may risk it a little too much. And I always forget I have the PhD, especially if you get something that wipes it off of the view of you. You never know you have it at that point.
That Duke of Flies went down really, really quick.
No kidding. Zero just destroyed that. So there's that 2 speed up, like you said, with a wooden spoon. Very nice find, especially for a race. Getting to run faster, never a bad thing. Well, let me take that back. Do you have issues with having really high speed on your character like I do?
I want 1, maybe 2 speed up, depending on... If I have flying, I want 2 speed up. If I'm on the ground, 1, maybe 2. It really just depends on the build of what I got going on. Because the more speed you have, the more likely I'm to run into something, trying to dodge something. So
I'm kind of exactly the same way. Like, if I get more than 2 speed up on any run, I tend to be a lot more dangerous to myself than I am actually helping myself by getting that speed. So I know if I tend to max out, watch out. You're going to see me faceplant everything. And yeah, of course, Mosqiil getting one of the harder bosses on the first floor. Again, it could be Headless Horseman, I should say. So it could be a heck of a lot worse for him. And into yet another
more kills, though. Oof. More tears up, so he's pretty close to max on tears already. And range up.
Ooh, very nice. So even more range. So like you said, almost capped on his tear rate, so his fire rate is just through the roof right now. And there you go. You can see the difference by comparison to how, not slowly, but again, by comparison, it is slow. ZeroGamePlan is firing here. But he does have a second item room coming up momentarily, so we'll see what he gets.
Ooh. Super gluttony.
Yeah, that's not ever... Well, it could be a good find. You can actually wind up getting the Balchinian, as we like to refer to it here. So for a little bit of health up, possibly. We'll see if Mosqiil gets lucky.
And he's honestly the easiest of the super mini bosses for the most part.
He really is. And let's see, we got the Dead Bird, if I'm not mistaken, there for Zero, which, yeah. Also got Mom's Patty C in use. That'll actually make enemies run away from you. Dead Bird, if you got hit, which I forgot to mention, will actually come out of your character and start trying to hit enemies. Again, it's a little stupid, but it will try to hit the enemy that hit you. Or anything
and
near
it's damage up, but it's not the best damage up, but it's damage up, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's a little suicidal for the damage. There's a golden key for Mosqiil, so he has infinite keys for the floor.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, the mark early on, so ZeroGamePlan going to drop down to 1 red and 1 soul heart at the moment, but getting damage up and I believe it's speed up off of the mark. Wow, I've forgotten already. It's damage and speed and that 1 soul heart.
Ooh, Max's head for Mosk.
So there is a damage multiplier and knockback off of those tiers. Mosk's going to be very happy with this. Now, if you guys check the website, we have 17 total regular season weeks. Think of it like the National Football League from America. We're only in week number 3 out of 17 regular season weeks, so we have a lot of racing to go to determine who's going to even go to the playoffs.
In the meat and a devil deal, man.
He's just getting lucky over here from Mosqiil. Ooh, jeez, let's check this out. Demon Baby and Guppy's Paw. Thinking about the paw.
Ooh. Took the Demon Baby.
Ooh, interesting choice here.
It's a lot of damage, but they're both kind of glass cannony right now.
Even so, that 2 hearts makes me feel a lot safer than it does on ZeroGamePlan's side.
Very much so. Plus, he's got the Demon Baby to keep stuff from getting too close to him.
Exactly. Anything that does come in
damage.
close, you'll see that Demon Baby fire. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and just the more damage. Oh, and the knockback from Max's head, I think.
Yes, indeed it is. Oh, did we just get 2 of them in a row? I love when that happens. So let's see, there's the, I forget the exact name, I'm sorry I didn't look at it, but that attack fly for Mosqiil. The blue one that I can never think of the name of. Forever Alone. And yeah, this is the Binding of Isaac.
I actually prefer that one over the red one. It's a little bit harder to use, but I feel like I'm more safer with that one. I try to get too crazy with the red one sometimes.
Yeah, I get in a little too close to especially to boss fights, trying to get that to work. Whereas, as you see, Mosqiil can stand back pretty far from Gertie and still get the fly to be doing its job. And as you see, he's making a circle around, technically a square, but same difference.
He's got that
using it
pretty
very
much perfect.
well. Very nicely done there by Mosqiil. And getting some more health up, so up to 3 hearts now, and he's going to be moving on to his caves too, so a very slight lead there. The vampire bat that you saw there, every 13 kills that Mosqiil gets, actually, was it Mosk or was it Zero that got it? I'm terrible now, I can't tell.
Zero, I think.
It was Zero that got it. Sorry, I just looked. I just looked and I could tell now. Either way, every 13 kills that Zero gets, he'll heal for half a red heart.
He's making really good use out of that pad in every one of these boss fights, though.
Indeed.
Getting a lot of damage on for free.
Yep, there's the dual link for you.
Ooh, meat for Zero. That'll help out a lot. Some extra damage and the health that he really needs. Ooh, and super envy.
Yeah, so speaking of that damage up, thankfully he got that a little bit before he got to this boss fight.
That makes you instantly regret going to look for that item room or whatever he's looking for.
Exactly, because again, with the Curse of Darkness, makes it a little hard to tell exactly where he's going with this one. He may be happy enough. I would say I would still go for item rooms, especially this early, but hey, you never know. Yeah, but again, this is what happens sometimes. You just wind up with... Super Enemies been out a lot today, like in force, actually. Like, this is a good, let's see, probably 5th, 6th time we've seen it in the races so far. And I think we had 7 today. Or have 7 total.
That's the thing about Isaac. It seems like on certain days, certain things have a tendency to show up more often. Like there's like in the actual code, like if it's Sunday, the candle will show up more often. Or
yeah, or the Bible will because hey, it's Sunday, you know, like that type of thing. Or yeah, like it's really weird like that. But I'm in complete agreement. I tend to believe it too, because especially on some of the races like myself and Lethal Frag, like we get a lot of the same items at the same times.
Mosk is just destroying these rooms, and that Super Envy is just taking so freaking long to go down.
Oh yeah, there's been a few races actually where the racers have both had the same first room item. And actually a couple this year, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I'm almost sure there have been. I know there was definitely one last week. I'm trying to think of who it was, and I'm spacing on this. Guys are going to have to go back on the videos on demand to find out. I really don't remember who it was, but there definitely was one last week. Boss. If he doesn't go down, that'd be lust. But I'm Tish. I see what you did there. Oh, man. This is why I love our racers, guys. Which team is STL? That is St. Louis Rams. So, again, we're basing this off of the National Football League from America. Again, I'm American. I watch a lot of football. It made the most sense. It fit perfectly for having 32 people, and made scheduling easy. Ooh, that odd mushroom again. We'll explain more in a second there, but the odd mushroom giving damage up and health up there to Mosqiil, so very nice find again.
Just in case he didn't have enough damage already.
Yeah, let's add just a little bit more on there. But again, the St. Louis Rams are the ZeroGamePlan's team that he's representing. Basically, we did it so that the schedule setup would be a lot easier on me. I could just basically, set in like, okay, Zero is every single Rams game. And, Mosqiil is every single Cowboys game, and then see who they matched up with according with, who is what team. Hangman card for ZeroGamePlan would let him fly for the room that he's in. Yeah, Mosqiil's got a very nice build going right now.
Necropolis with Curse of Darkness. So.
Oh. Yeah, good luck finding what you're looking for in this floor, unless you are just very lucky. And I mean very lucky, like go play the lotto lucky.
Though the Internal Compass has been out in force this season, I think everybody's kind of been studying like room floors or something.
Oh, what's even funnier about that? Just in case anybody ever misspells BOILeR, cough cough, nosh. Just because you said the Eskimos, I thought you'd get a kick out of that one.
Ooh, Zero's down to half a heart over there. I just noticed.
Yeah, he's been down there for a while, actually, so he's hoping that he gets that 13th kill relatively soon, although this is actually going to help him if he doesn't hit one of these TNT barrels by accident. But again, each one of these actually counts as one. There you go, there's that heal, so he's back up to 1 full heart. But yeah, see, I pay attention to my sports. I may not watch much of it, but I pay attention. I can tell you where teams are from for the most part. But yeah, I do watch a lot of National Football League, so again, like, it was just easier to base the schedule off of that. And again, a lot of people like could actually associate with, like, oh, hey, it's the Bears, I'm going to root for them. As opposed to, well, I don't know who these two casters are, who should I root for? So it gives it that little bit of extra, like, rootability for each team. Like, ooh, here's somebody you're never rooting for. Ugh.
No.
Yeah, the bloat for Mosqiil, not the boss you want to see. There you see the, wow.
He's going down pretty quick, though. Oh, and 3 golden poops.
Yeah, wow. Double wow, basically. So the melting on the right side of Mosqiil versus the bloat.
Oh, and the coin before he takes out these other 2.
Ooh. Although he doesn't really seem to care much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even going to bother. With the curved horn, that's +2 damage, by the way, for ZeroGamePlan, so he's not even going to bother even picking up the counterfeit penny. He's just going to be happy with the money he finds. But 3 golden poops in one room.
Well, he's already got 30 pennies. He had like 20-something before that room. I mean, in a race, you have 1 item room and maybe just a tad bit of gambling, but you're behind already, so... Yeah,
exactly. At the best, you're going to wind up going into a store and possibly spending both of those, but it's going to take 2 stores probably to even spend both of their, to spend 30 cents. And there's those no crowns. Diana, you all suck. Aw. It's okay, there's only a couple racers that have actually adopted the no crown policy, so, it's not everybody, it's okay. But here you see, oops. Totally not kissing him. But there you see Mosqiil moving on after he melted that boss fight, although face planting a little bit here against spiders. These things are annoying to get out of there. I hate getting those around corners.
Yeah, they always seem to not want to come until you peek around the corner just a little bit too much, and then they die for you. Or they'll go through the rocks on you or something.
Oof, nice dodge there again by Mosqiil. So again, as it should be pointed out, Mosqil's only says Necropolis, whereas ZeroGamePlan says Necropolis 1. When you're on the second of the 2 floors, it doesn't show you the number anymore if you get an expansion Necropolis version. Ooh, there's that red chest opening for absolutely nothing but a little bit of a pain in the butt for 2 spiders there for ZeroGamePlan. Mom's Pearl for Mosqiil has a 10% more chance of finding Soul Heart spawns.
Mom's Pad making these masks a little bit more bearable.
Although not much, honestly. The masks are never that bearable. I hate those things. Some of my least favorite enemies, which I guess leads to another good question. What would your least favorite regular enemies be? As far as things you'll find it. Yeah, the masks. I was going to say, wait for it, the masks.
They wiped me out in one of the monthly races you had that one time.
Yep. I remember very, very vividly, actually. Because, yeah, there were some masks that were just brutal. Wow, here we go again with Moss. More tears up pills. And we don't know the other yet. Speed up. Also good.
Wow, he needed that speed up, and I think that takes him back to base, so...
I believe so, because he did have that one speed down earlier. So, yeah, that should take him back to base speed at this point.
Which in a race, speed is a very, very important stat that you don't really think about until you're trying to go from room to room and maybe thinking about going to get your item.
Yep, and then if you got a long way to travel back, like if you're fast enough, maybe it won't be that bad, but if you're dragging butt and you have like one speed at the time, it's going to take you some serious, serious time to do this. Yeah, Super Wrath is up there for high health as well, absolutely. Yeah, Zero, since getting down to that half a heart at one point, has just been like, nope, we'll stay at full health from now on. We're better with this. There we go, more heart spawns for him. He finds his item room finally here. So again, using that pad.
Yep, getting rid of those masks as fast as possible. Which
best way to go about it, honestly. And telepathy for dummies. No thank you. That is homing shots for one room with, I believe, a 3 or 4 room charge.
It's way too much of a charge for as bad as that item is overall.
Yeah, you would think, ooh, however, good item, the Sun card.
Yeah.
Let's see, really? Okay, Zero's going to go make use of this Empress card, I would assume, here, or maybe in this boss fight, and then he's going to go back and get that Sun card. That Sun card is really, really one of the best. That'll get you 3 different things. Damage to everything in the room, a full heal, and a map reveal, including the compass. So very good very good card right there, and I guarantee you that Zero does not leave that behind. Now, to room, even so, still not worth it. It sucks.
Yep, there he goes into... Oh, the mask.
Oh. So
Speaking of masks...
Ooh, I'm actually kind of surprised that he used that against the heart itself instead of the just when the mask was there. But there you see the Empress card being used. Interesting choice there by Zero.
Yeah, probably. Oh, you never know. He might have like face planted or something where it would have been difficult to get some shots on.
That's very true. Could have tried to wait till like the center of the room just to make it a little easier though to be safe. But there again, you see the bird. Although I'm sorry, just about said Mosk face planting it. Mosqiil on the other hand picking up chemical peel. So once again, he needed more damage, right? He's got it. Mosk is gonna melt things. And yeah, our co-host right now is our Atlanta Falcons representative, Mellow Ace. There's the link for you. And there you see Mosk working on over towards his boss fight. I would say let's see who he gets, but let's see which one he gets would be the more accurate version. And regular Mom.
Nice.
So again, basically one full floor lead right now.
Anything but blue.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's not Blue Mom, just don't be Blue Mom. Although with this setup, he could actually just do the hand glitch very easily, as you see the fly ripping through the eyeball there. And it would do the same if the hand were popping out, but there you go. Case in point, it would rip through the hand, and there you see Moss utilizing exactly what I was saying. Zero back for that Sun card. He'll be moving on. But again,
another tears uphill.
Ooh, wow. Amazing. A lot of items. So Moss will be very happy with this. He's going to wind up taking that world card as well. Very nice. That'll refigure the entire map as well. Will he get lucky and get an XL? No. Just, and Utero, for that matter, the expansion version of the Womb one. Judas's Tongue would make any Devil Deal, red heart Devil Deal, just cost 1 heart.
He's also got the Curse of Darkness, so the world card wouldn't be useful on this floor anyway, but I would think he would save it for the next floor anyway, but...
Yeah, usually you'd want to save that for the Womb too at that point.
Zero's making great use of that Mom's pad every single chance it gets, but he needs a little bit more damage to equal the speed of Mosk.
Yeah, Mosk at this point kind of pulling ahead here, and again, he is just looking for boss fights now. Again, there's no item room, no store here on the Womb. That's correct, you have to have it before you enter the Devil Room. So like if you're in there beforehand, you see something for 3, then you pick up Judas's Tongue and go back in, it doesn't cost 1 now, it still costs 3.
I've never had Judas's Tongue work for me, ever, in all my time in Isaac. Every time I pick it up, I'm guaranteed not to see a Devil Deal.
Yep, I've been the exact same way. That's why I always screw up if it's half price or if it just goes down to 1 on everything, but it would make sense that half price is kind of impossible on 3 hard deals because it doesn't charge 1.5 on anything. Speaking of those boss fights, Mosk already finding the one on his first womb floor. Oh, wow. Kind of surprised Zero used the Sun card where he did there. It's a great damaging item to Mom's foot fight, but I'm honestly still kind of surprised he used it there and didn't use it for the map reveal coming up.
Maybe he was checking to see where his item room was, to see if it was close, if he wanted to go run for it or something.
Even at that point, he can't get back out of this room after he's done because he can't teleport.
Yeah.
So you're trapped in Mom's foot fight otherwise, unless you... Whoop. Can we see those crowns? Because again, that is not a banned item, it's a joke that's going around, but... Ooh, very nice bomb there by Mosqiil, getting Conquest hit there. Very nicely done. Ooh, down to 1 heart, Zero game plan. Dodge, my friend. Ooh. There you go. Whew. That was scary.
Those rooms with anything in the middle besides another eye can just really troll you, depending on where the thing in the middle moves.
Yep, because it can just literally put you directly into the line of fire, and there you go. You saw it happen. Yeah, crown, time for a reset. And there's that white pony Mosqil's riding. Let's see. Do you take the pact right now? No, I wouldn't either, honestly. You're a little low on health, and I agree with Mosqil's move here. And looks like he's going to go down to his second womb floor, pardon the hiccups. And there you go. So let's see. Does not have a Curse of Darkness. Ought to use that womb card, or world card? The womb card. He'll use that world card and see where he's going. Not too many rooms to clear here.
No, not at all. Really nice layout for the womb. Technically, you could even skip a room with the secret room there, but...
Yep, it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. He doesn't even have to worry about this room either, honestly. He's going to kill it anyways, but he doesn't have to worry about it. Ooh, he got more pills out of it, though, so... Oh, and it's a full health pill. Are you kidding?
Wow.
Yes, he did have to kill that room. That worked out far too well for him. Mosqiil just getting things handed to him right now. Going to spend a little bit of time gambling.
Double
also,
gambling.
Zero is on a Womb XL right now, so you might want to think about moving that along a little faster, because if Zero gets out of this dead end that he's in, and finds his 2 boss fights, this is going to get a lot closer than you think. So again, backing off over to the left side, let's see if Zero happens to get lucky here. Yeah, bad luck versus good luck. You'd be surprised. All Zero has to do is find his boss fights. Because this definitely is not over, guys. Yeah, working his way up, let's see.
Their damage isn't that far off from each other, and really anything can happen depending on which boss he gets. But ooh, dead end. That's not what he wants.
So he's probably going to have to work his way back to the other side now. And there you go, Mosk working his way right over to his boss fight. So let's see where Zero winds up checking here.
Down. Yeah, I guess down to the left would probably be my guess.
Yep.
But
that's about all you could try. And we'll see if
it
he
could be
happens to get
weird
there.
up and to the right, maybe, like in a weird pattern. But
that's kind of my worry a little bit. So we'll see what happens here. Mosk onto his mom's heart fight again with 4 full red hearts at the moment and a full health pill, so he can get hit quite a few times before he has to worry about any sort of death. That heal there for Zero game plan off of the vampire heals gets him back to full health at 2 hearts. Woo. Nice timing on that. Again, though, will it be too little too late? Zero cannot locate his boss fights at the moment. He's going to have to keep searching. Mosk already about halfway through this mom's heart fight.
Got trolled by Demon Baby. Move the bomb just out of range of the knights. Uh-oh.
And Zero just dropped offline for a quick second here. Yeah, and Zero crash. But again, it probably won't matter too much because like we were saying, unless all of a sudden he just straight up came across his boss fight there, it was pretty much over. And there you go with a few more flies being killed. I'm going to go ahead and give you a Comcast, except it's totally not. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Mosqiil because Zero would have had to get through 2 boss fights to equal where he was at. And I've got to imagine... Yep, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, PC just crashed too. Ouch. Ooh. So yeah, there's your guaranteed one on that one. So Zero will be right back, guys. So bear with us quite a moment here. Yeah, Isaac is a true musketeer. I love that one. I'm sorry, but like that's just one of those like knuckle biters when you read it. Like, oh god, that's good. I'm sorry, but it's close enough to Comcast. Yeah, true. But yeah, very nicely done there by Mosqiil. And the you see the 1-0 lead at the bottom of the screen. We'll get Zero back online momentarily here. But again, let me run some ads in the meantime, and we'll get both Mosqiil reset and Zero back online. Again, let me get the link in here for you, because I see a few people looking for it, which I can't spell. Hold on. Not even close. Let's try that. Oh, hey, that worked. You can add extra letters to it, it still works. What? That's bizarre. Anyways, there's the link twice for you, believe it or not, to get into both of their channels at the same time. We'll be right back in a minute or two here, and thank you guys again for all this continued support. And like I said, as soon as Zero gets back online, we'll start up round 2 for you. Yeah, if you're not getting any ads, they're actually regional and random for that matter, too, so you won't always get them. Like, I live just outside Chicago. I've had entire months where I didn't get even one. And indeed, bears. Yeah, it looks like Zero kicked back online, so he's got himself reset here. Reset it. He's got himself reset here, so we'll be back up and running in a moment here. Alright, so obviously we're back. Give me 1 second to actually unmute everything. If I could actually bring the damn slider bar back up. There we go. Alright, so we're back. Obviously Zero's back online too, so thank you again for the patience and the continued support. So we'll get Mosqiil reset shortly here, but there's that rage throw. Freaking love that thing. I'm sorry, but I freaking love the GIFs and the pictures these guys have.
It's like a sport in and of itself, is all the gifts that pop up.
It really is. Like, who can get the best one each week? We should have a vote on this, kind of like the best commercials of the Super Bowl. Like, who's got the best gifts each week? Yeah, Mosqiil's just practicing, basically, is all it amounted to. So he's going to reset a few times here. He had to make sure that Zero was back on, so he'll reset until he finds the same type of room.
Did you see those stats when they popped up?
No, I didn't
Everything
actually.
was full.
I assume he had to be, like, basically capped almost damn near everything. He had definitely capped tears.
Tears and damage are both capped. That's all I saw.
Zero's gambling again. Drink! Oh, I love it. Seriously, you guys have some of the best art, I swear. And again, there's the link for the Binding of Isaac Racing League's website, BOILeR.org. That'll get you all the information you can need about everything from rules, standings, videos on demand to last week, scores already from this week updated pretty well live. Otaku's rocking this week. Like, dude, I don't even imagine what that looks like. There's a click to tweet button. What else am I forgetting here? There's the outlawed item. So again, really, wow. Okay, Mosqiil's got an interesting one too, actually. Wow, so there you go. He's found a floor that he's ready to get started on here. Wow. So real quick again, we're going to get round 2 started here. Mosqill's got himself a 1-0 lead. Zero Game Plan looking to even this up in 1 game apiece here for some pivotal game 3. Again, you can see all the banned items in chat. We got the no fetus, so no Dr. Fetus, no epic fetus, no epic hack, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, toothpicks, or shovel are allowed. You can re-roll those, cannot ever pick up any of those though. Again, if both racers are ready, if you guys want to fire off some shots, we'll get this thing rolling soon after there. But let me know that you can hear me and that you're ready to go. And again, we're going to race through the womb too, so whoever beats Mom's heart first is going to be your winner. So again, Mosqiil looking to finish it off 2-0, and Zero looking to tie this up 1 apiece and force game 3. Excuse me, there you see Mosqiil ready to go. We'll wait a second until Zero hears me. Again, he's overseas from me. There you go. So there will be that little bit of oddball delay, as you can see. But again, they are both ready to go, so let's do this countdown. Bear with that delay again. You'll see Mosqiil start off first, I'm sure. But, oops, make sure he's ready to go again before I actually say this. Oh, okay, cool. Now what's up, Foos? But let's count this down from 3, 2, 1. And good luck to both racers. Anytime you hear that, you are good to go. So again, best of luck to both. Mosqiil looking to win this 2-0. Zero Game Plan looking to even this up in 1 apiece. Oh, snap. Exactly identical room. So, yeah, we'll see. Well, not exactly. There's one more door on... oh, how about those no toothpicks and the wafer?
Ooh, money is power from the toothpicks.
Interesting. So, an automatic 2 damage up, or at least some damage up, because you don't see it go red immediately, but it might be 2, I believe. But again, if you get another 30 cents with money equals power, that'll be capping it out at +5 total damage. But yeah.
Skeleton key, my reflection.
Ugh, reset. Yeah, both of those are well worthy of those resets. So no such luck for Mosqiil in the curse room. How can there not be a BOILeR drinking game? There basically is. Every time last night Diana or myself said wow, or I say something to the effect of, like, case in point, I believe everybody's supposed to be doing that, so I think there is. Why do you reset when you had the wafer? Wafer's only so effective. We'll find out what Mellow Ace thinks here in a second, but I only find it so effective in these races because it only really affects champion mobs and everything in the womb too. We only race through the womb too, so really it only has about 2 floors of effectiveness, and that's way later on. But yeah, what do you think about it?
I agree. I think last week you actually made a comment about me resetting the wafer on my first game. You're like, oh, I'm not sure about that, but it's, in my opinion, in a race, you need something that will damage up on the first floor. You need that guaranteed, some type of sustain.
Yep, and that you're not going to fall that far behind, honestly, because, like you said, the other person's probably thinking right along the same lines there. Skeleton Key is an interesting choice, though. Again, like, that could help you. Again, if you do take a random pill, that could turn into all bombs, and then you got 99 powerful bombs. So you never know. Again, that could just be keys to get into absolutely everything you could possibly hope for. Again, let's see. Let's catch up here real quick. Mosqiil using Hierophant. You see the 2 Soul Hearts spawning off of it. Let's see. Zero Game Plan picked up the Razor Blade. That will damage you to actually up your damage in the room with your shots. Only for that room, though. There's a small rock also for Zero Game Plan, so +2 damage, -1 speed, and +1 fire rate for him. Yeah, free rock. Thank you. And Spider Butt for Mosqiil, you'll see it will actually injure everything in the room and slow it down, so you'll see a slowing effect for a brief amount of time.
Same boss, just different variants.
Yep.
You can tell that the one on the right is so much more tanky.
Yeah, you can tell just by the size. Oh, that's right, it does hit you for 1 full hour, doesn't it? Shoot, I don't remember. Maybe we'll find out. I'm not wishing that on Mosk by any means, but hey, maybe we'll find out. Oh, my pleasure, Nova. Believe me, it's my pleasure. Thank you all for being here. Seriously, the support's been insane this year. Let's recap. Within, I don't know, 20 minutes, you guys paid for Death Star's honeymoon today. Do I need to say more than thank you over and over again? Like, you guys are just freaking amazing, seriously. I don't even have words, so thank you to absolutely everyone for all the support you're giving the racers, the league itself, absolutely everything. Thank you, guys. And again, here's a link for both racers. So speaking of that support, if you're not in there already, maybe it didn't. Okay, cool, there it did. Zero Game Plan and Mosqiil can both be seen on that same cadguard.net page. So be sure to check that out. Just be sure to mute one of them, because otherwise you're going to get a lot of extra music and wondering, what's going on here.
Lots of great racers in the community for this.
Oh, no kidding. Like, I'm so glad that I picked the people that I did this year. And again, that the people that did sign up, because there were so many good ones to choose from.
I usually watch a lot of Twitch while I'm at work, and it's been, hey, there's nothing, none of my normal followers on. Let's check out someone in the league. Oh, hey, it's a game that I actually like, or, you know, great personality, or...
Yep, you know, it's just really fun to hang out in there. Everybody's all about having a good time. Like, it's just, I couldn't have picked any better contestants, for lack of a better term, this year. I really couldn't have. Ooh, speaking of that skeleton key, now you're pretty much guaranteed to take it, so Mosqiil is going to go ahead and take it, get that soul heart in the middle of the room, and go on to his boss fight here on the Caves 1.
It can be really good if you get a lot of golden chests along the way. It's like guaranteed heals, plus probably some soul hearts, a lot of bombs. And you, like you said, bombs are keep heal. All of a sudden you are bombing through every room, doing a lot of extra damage with your bombs. Just depends on how you use it and what comes up.
Indeed. And there you see Pestilence for Mosqiil there. Yeah, smart and smart. Yeah, admin in the room. Good job. And there's a link for our co-host. That is Mellow Ace on the call with me here. There's a link. As I said, he's the representative of the Atlanta Falcons, and I do believe kind of leading the division undefeated at the moment.
Got a lot of hard races coming up. Got Morag on Sunday. That'll be really interesting.
Oh, indeed. Again, yet another of our returning contestants from last year there, Morag. Definitely knows what he's doing in this game, though tends to get really screwed over by items sometimes. I still owe that man 2 drinks for this league. He's gotten screwed over very badly twice in some of these races. I'd buy that for $1.
Range up for Zero. He really wants some extra damage on that top of that small rock.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking that even if he gets this health up, he's going to start considering using that razor blade, which is why he took it with him for so long.
And a cube of meat, you can't deny that. I mean, any orbital you can get is always nice.
Yeah, I'm never really going to argue with anything that will shot block for me, so... I mean, again, like, I faceplant a lot of damage I shouldn't, and I've had a lot of stuff actually blocked by that, including brimstone shots. Like, if you get lucky enough, those will block brimstone shots for you. And there you see that cube of meat that'll be floating around Mosqiil. We'll be moving on to his caves, too. And again, ZeroGamePlan with yet another XL floor for his caves, so once again, Caves 1 and Caves 2 jammed together. See Mosqiil using the spider butt trying to get, wow, and just barely did get enough damage to one of these green guys done. I can never think of their names.
So we got Caves XL on the left, and we got Catacombs 2 on the right.
Yep, so basically, at this point, I guess it's a very, very slight lead for Mosqiil, and I do mean a very slight lead. It's really kind of hard to tell with that XL floor until Zero starts coming across either his boss fights or his, excuse me, or his item rooms. And again, he's going to have 2 of those, of each of those on this floor.
And the question is he actually going to look for both item rooms if he finds one or none, depending on what the bosses show up? Like,
will he be willing to skip over this if he gets to the bosses first? And again, finding a dead end here. Would it be a good thing to force a 4-piece Meat Boy? The only way it would be is if you could actually get 2 in the same boss room. So, like, if you re-rolled one of the bosses as you picked up your, or as you would be picking up your 3rd cube of meat, and basically got another one, like, I guess that's about the only way you can make it feasible, because I wouldn't want to take 3-piece Meat Boy. 4-piece I would consider. But, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really be too happy with missing out on that much health up either throughout the run. Yep, schedule's on the front page of the, there you go, Ducat's got the link, the BOILeR.org link that Spazbot spit out for you. It has the schedule right on the front page. And again, we race, for those that don't know, to generalize the schedule, every Friday through Monday, you're guaranteed to see Binding of Isaac racing here. Excuse me again, sorry about that.
And looks like Mosqiil is actually going to look for his item room before heading on to his boss on the right. And Zero is still in that XL floor. Who knows where everything is.
Here's the
XLs
thing, though.
can either be really easy or very spread out, depending on what's going on.
And so far, yeah, it's very spread out for him. So we'll see what winds up happening here. It could just be all 3 things right next to each other. You never know. I've seen this before. And again, the thing to think about with the Horseman, when you're using it, it basically, if you use it on Caves 1, you're guaranteed the Horseman fight on Caves 1 or Caves 2. It spawns it for, like, the... What am I trying to say? It forces it for one of those 2 floors, basically, if that made sense. So you could still get lucky, don't misunderstand me, and definitely get it very early on. But you could just get a horseman on floor 1 and then force spawn one on floor 2 as well. So I see exactly what you mean. Don't misunderstand me. But yeah, usually kind of a little bit different. Let me get the link in there for Mello. Saw somebody asking who the co-host was. Also, did my cat puke on my keyboard? What the fuck is that?
Ooh.
Ugh. The hell is that? I think I actually killed a spider on one of my keys or something. Ew. Yeah, that's... What did I do? Apparently a spider crawled across the key that I was touching at that exact moment. That didn't work out well for the spider, let me tell you.
Did not have a good day.
No, he did not. Definitely not having a good evening. Early Meat Boy basically isn't really that special other than he does a lot of damage. It's kind of like having the pinking shears. Meat Boy will run around and do a lot of damage to anything enemy-wise in the room, but he is kind of really stupid and tends to go after, like, let's say, poop flies that you can't actually kill. You would have to kill the poop, not the flies. Then you would kill the flies. So yeah, there's been some oddities as far as Meat Boy goes. Whoops, getting a little bit of lag on my side here by Mosq.
Yep, same here. So it's probably something on Twitch.
Yep, probably just that server basically giving a little bit of issue.
Zero's on his first fight in the XL floor, so if he ends this really quick and goes straight to the next boss, he'll be pretty much even with him, but he's going to be missing 2 item rooms. Though he's got the damage to maybe not want to go look for him. He's got a little bit more damage than Mosq, but yeah, sometimes you want to push an advantage.
And again, like I was already saying, yes, there is lag there, but no need to announce that in chat. Thank you. It's visually and audibly noticeable, so thank you. Again, that's how CAS works. Sometimes you just get overloads on servers and stuff like that. One little drop packet, you lose a good second worth of frames, so there you go.
And it looks like he's going to look for the item rooms. Though he really doesn't have that much further to look based on that map. I mean,
exactly. There can't be anywhere else he can go. All right, Mosqi's gotten through that floor, so let's give it a second here and refresh this. There we go. Wow, way ahead. Moss already got through a room, and he's got an XL Necropolis floor. Wow, so he's got an expansion XL floor. Ugh.
Oof.
But again, yeah, that was just the Twitch server. As you can see, it's not Moss side. It's just literally the Twitch server hit it for a second there. So yeah, if you refresh on his... Oh, nope, there we go again. He's been having issues with this, too. Like, he's been getting drop frames like crazy style.
Some health up in the bloody challenge room. He knew exactly where he was going.
Alright, because obviously this is just going to bring out the complete fucking idiots. Let's just do this easy way now.
Gotta love summer.
Yep, because God forbid that there's rules you have to abide by. I know it's god-awful, but yep. All it takes is one complete idiot. Like I said, yes, there's lag on Mosqill's side. Welcome to the internet, guys. You ever had one of those things where it takes a second to load a web page? There you go, you're looking at it. Seriously, I just explained it, but if you're too stupid to not chill out and listen to me, not my problem. Really not my problem. I'm not your parent, and it's not my fucking issue. So tell your parents to get off their lazy ass, maybe teach you a thing or two, and later, get out my channel. What's up, Shiv? How you doing?
And he's racing. It's not like he can stop and say, hold on, guys. Let
yeah,
me reset
exactly.
my
Like,
router.
oh, hold on. Yeah. Like, let me just fix the internet for you. And again, he's on a Canadian server, basically broadcasting to me. Again, there's no Canadian servers, but wherever he is not exactly close to me that he's broadcasting to. So again, the fun of it all, this will happen. Uh-oh. Shiv's birthday? Did I just read that correctly? Yes, apparently it is. Happy birthday, Shiv.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Like 30 seconds for a webpage to load and going, damn, this is fast. Welcome to the 90s.
Headless Horseman, not a fight you want to see at half a heart.
Oof.
Though, if you survive it, the pony will be nice for the flying.
Yeah, but do you want to risk getting anywhere near this again, especially with this build that he's got going? Like, he's got decent damage if he can just get the heals. Yeah, and CompuServe. Don't say that word. Don't say that word. Look at all those happy birthdays.
Doing a good job of dodging that fight, though. Ooh, and lots of masks for Mosk. Ugh.
Again, not what you want to see, though. Again, also not what you want to see. Only half a heart spawn there for ZeroGamePlan. God damn it, I miscaptured his. Oh, well. Deal with it. At this point, he's getting a loading screen, so he very well might get a XL floor here on the depths as well.
And looks like Mosk has only cleared, what, 5-6 rooms? So not far apart at all. Especially
no, not at all. This is very close. Oh, God, AOL. Nope. Not once.
Ugh. Those
Thank
days.
goodness. I don't miss that, and I never used it, but all my friends did. Like, oh, AOL's the greatest thing. I'm like, no, it's not. You guys are just really, like, you know, oh, it's the only thing I know by name. Oh, no, here comes the loading screen loop, possibly. Yep, here we go. Zero's getting the loading screen loop. Again, don't touch anything on this. Just let it go. Yeah, AOL, not even once.
My parents getting the build the first time I started playing Mech Warrior online. Ugh.
Do I want to know?
Let's just say I was not allowed near the computer for quite a while.
I can only fathom. So there you see, getting through those loading screens, ZeroGamePlan gets nothing out of it except for an expansion floor. Mosk looking at his first of 2 item rooms here on his XL. Yeah, target practice. Damn right, boss.
I've seen a lot of AOL disc art all over because there's just so many of them floating around still.
Amazingly, not that broken either. But there you see Mosqiil picking up that rainbow, baby. So rainbow me if you can, folks.
Picking up that Empress, that spike came right over to him. I thought it was going to hit him there.
Whew. Very lucky on that one. There's all those rainbows. All those rainbows. Ah, looking good. Yeah, the amount of, like, magazines that just came with, like, here's 13 AOL CDs. Try it out. I'm like, no.
More keys. Speaking of rainbow. Wait, I'm really behind. Hold on. I need to refresh this.
Yeah, like I was saying, like, Moss fell way behind with that little lag ball that I got, so I kept refreshing his until it cleared up, and all of a sudden we're way ahead.
I just saw the item room. I was like, whoa.
You're like, you know, maybe he's cleared more than 5 or 6 rooms. Yeah, nobody misses those days, adversary, believe me. Oh, I'll pause for a second there for Mosk. And let's see the bomb bag for ZeroGamePlan. Yeah, you do need a few bombs, I guess, but probably not what you're hoping for. And even more masks. Oh my.
They use one of those bombs to bomb out of this room.
I would kind of consider it, because I don't really, well, I don't know. The store's tempting with 17 cents, though. Ooh, down to half a heart. Now I'd be definitely bombing out. Oh, God. Oof, Jesus.
He's braver than I am. I'd be out of there a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm having a heart attack watching this, quite honestly. No pun intended. Oh! Speaking of the heart attack.
He was doing such a great job dodging, though.
He really was. That was a really phenomenal job there. But again, down goes ZeroGamePlan, so back to the start here. And he's going to reset till he finds an item room attached, most likely. True.
Sitting at 2.5 hearts and still not guaranteed.
Yeah, not by any means. And again, with only 1 bomb, probably not really considering. And again, with 12 cents, not even going to go in that store. That's most likely greed. I got to agree with him there, but not even going to consider that locked chest in the middle. Going to save that bomb just in case he needs it. I found a keyboard with the old PS2 attachment, not the gaming system, the actual connector for your computer, the circular one. Good luck finding that now. You can still find adapters, but good luck finding one with that actually attached to it. Oh, and there you go. Moss finding his 2 boss fights here, so only with the 1 item room, but we gotta wonder at this point if he might just be willing to go after the bosses, see who he gets here.
I'm guessing he knows he's ahead, so...
Oh yeah, I guarantee he knows he's ahead at the moment, so we'll find out what happens here. Again, with that 2.5 hearts, he's going to go look for his item rooms. Oh god, this room.
And it's an Necropolis. I mean, on a Necropolis, it's you're going to fight the harder enemies, harder rooms.
And again, down to 1.5 hearts at the moment here. This is not where you want to be sitting here. Ooh, make that 2 hearts. And again, still moving on. We got Zero's first item room here, staring him in the face. Like the adapter or the connector? And they're homing bombs. Nope, that's a reset. I was going to say, that's debatable for me. I don't know. Like, I'm not really fond of homing in this game, so... I mean, the bombs are good for homing, but I don't like homing shots, for example. So, I don't know. That's questionable. You do get 5 bombs out of it, but, as you said, not damage up.
And really, at this point, he's got to kind of hope that Mosqiil eats a cheap death, so he wants to get a really good built run, probably.
Exactly. Kind of the same method that Haku went with last week, where he actually reset a run where he was in the depths. Which, again, that strategy, my god.
Zero's having awful luck with these floors and finding his item shop his item room right off the bat.
It really is, though. This time he's got a library to play with, so we'll see what happens here. Anything good?
Book of Rev and Shadows.
Both really good items. He's probably forced himself a, I can't think of the name now, the guy we've seen him so many times, I forgot his name. Oh,
One
God,
of the
horseman. Yeah, that you see on the first floor so much, all the time now. My God, Famine.
Woo. Yeah, there you go.
Can't think of names. It's been one of those nights, guys. Either way, but I bet you we see Famine on this first floor. If not, we're definitely seeing one of them on second floor here. But again, that's still hard from the Book of Revelations. Now he's got 12 seconds of damage shield from the Book of Shadows.
Getting a free bomb and a key there.
And, ooh, the mulligan. So very nice. He'll be firing some friends till the end fly out.
Pretty good damage up, especially with the homing of the flies. I'll get some stuff that you're not quite in your range.
Exactly, and they will actually fly over to stuff that you shouldn't normally be able to shoot either. Or either, I should say.
Not one of my favorite damage up items, but not one I would ever turn down. Man, that depths for Mosqiil is huge.
No kidding. Like, gotta be... There we go. I was gonna say, it's gotta be really soon here. Like 1 or 2 more rooms. And lo and behold, there is his item room. And yeah, agreed, Garrett. Those things are just... Ugh. No thanks. So there's that cube of meat for Zero. Like I said, basically forcing that that horseman fight by using the Book of Revelations on the first floor of the basement. And Scapular. Ugh. Kind of worth it at this point, though, because if Mosqiil gets hit once in the womb, that'll actually spawn a... wow, he's going to keep going down here. That's kind of amazing.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't know that I'd be doing that. I'd probably just be going after the other boss at this point, but if he gets down to the womb and gets hit, or gets hit one more time here, you'll see that actually spawn a full-on soul heart for him.
It is a blood challenge room, though, as well.
That is true, so he will be able to get into it. So let's see what happens here. Let's see, Steven for Zero's game. Let's try that again. For ZeroGamePlan's boss fight. Wow, I can't talk tonight. Ooh, there's that heal that Moss can't get into. And there's another heal with health up. Really?
Ooh, he's thinking about it.
I was going to say, you're really not going to go for that, but yes, he is. So Moss is going to have to fight a couple of boss fights here just to get that extra health up, but you can see the second heart. Ooh. That might be the first time we've seen Steven. Oh, let's see those no shovels, too, for that matter. And the pact will be picked up by ZeroGamePlan. So again, 2 fire rate up, 1 damage up for that. Also gets his 2 hearts spent back as soul hearts. But he saw the other item in that room was a banned item, the shovel. So with no D6, nothing ZeroGamePlan could do with that one. He had to leave it behind. Yeah, what's up, Akalaba?
He's got a good build brewing on the left, so he could run up. It's going to take us 1 item, and you could be flying up on him.
Indeed, yeah. If he can come across his items here, and again, in the Catacombs, he does have an XL floor, so if he can come across just even 1 item room, he'd probably be happy. Ooh, he is going to go into his cursor room. I'll be darned. So there was that invincibility. Wow. No luck for spiders. Ouch for Zero.
And Mosk is sitting on 1 heart, so he's got the scapular.
Yeah, so again, if he does get hit one more time, that'll give him 1 full soul heart to heal up just slightly. Alright, so Zero moving into that item room. Ah, Peeper showing up once again, so that'll pop one of his eyes out, make him fire. There you see, well, actually, you can't see the difference in the tiers, they're both red. But it gives you a little more damage up off of the one eye that you're missing, and you also see the eye floating around the room, which will damage enemies and also push bombs, scary enough. So just like you see in Peep's fight on the right, same thing going for ZeroGamePlan on the left.
Yeah, the bombs part is what's really scary.
Exactly, kind of the same thing with Soccer Boy, aka Meat Boy, if you build them up too far. It gets a little scary that they wind up pushing the bombs on you, and it winds up coming back to really haunt you.
And you always forget about it until the bomb comes towards you.
Exactly, and then you're like, oh yeah! And you start running, and it's already too late.
Ooh. I doing a lot of damage to the hollow over here.
Wow, yeah, he's just melting on through it again.
Oh,
Those
wow.
attack flies are just melting it. Whew, nice move. And again, there's the last little bit. I'm surprised he kind of used up the Book of Shadows a little late there. I would have done that early on.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, he doesn't really need anything out of it. Well, he does need keys, but at this point he's got to play catch-up, so he may not care as much as you might think. Because he is melting things. As you can see, he's ripping on through his second boss fight here, the Husk. Or, I'm sorry, I think of names. Whatever, it's dead. That's what it is. So there's health up on the stem cells and shot speed increase. Moss going to take that Eternal Heart now and probably make his way back towards that boss fight. Or kill off that. There we go. I was going to say that'll get him through the room.
Ooh, loading screen glitch over on Zero again.
Let's see if this winds up paying off for him here.
Because if he gets the next cell floor and finds his boss fights early, he'll be one floor behind if he can just rush it.
Zero, stop fucking typing! God damn it, there's one in every race, I'm telling you. Oh, I love giving these two crap. You actually can fall an angel. All that is it's nobody's, like, subscriber emote at all. It's just in, Taka's chat add-on. And again, it's just a, oops, crap, I screwed that one up. Didn't notice I fat fingered the extra key. There you go, there's the add-on for you. If you add that on, you'll actually see that no crown emote show up. And again, that's a pun emote. Ooh,
now I wish
cancer
he would
for
take that
Mosqiil.
box. Ooh, and cancer.
So double that fire rate for Mosqiil over here, and he's going to be heading on to his next floor. A very happy camper at the moment.
I was just questioning, is he still being on that floor?
Oh, God.
Oof.
Yeah, that bloat, not what you want to see. Oh, God, especially at low health now. So he's down to basically that Eternal Heart that he's really hoping to hold on to, but I don't see happening. Wow. Ooh, Moss might have found that one spot. Moss found that one spot. You heard it here first. Misquote me. Go ahead.
And Zero's got his key and the D20. Yep, leaving that behind.
Alright, so yeah, there it goes. I was going to say that next hit will wind up actually taking that Eternal Heart away from Mosqiil, and lo and behold, there you go. The bloat at some point is just going to troll you a little bit, and there was that little bit of damage. So down to 1.5 hearts at the moment on the right-hand side. Though still definitely in the lead. Again, ZeroGamePlan very much not far behind right now. There you go, Fallen.
He's got that sweet spot marked, though.
Indeed, yeah, he's got a very good feel for that. Jesus Christ, this is so going to get misquoted.
I have to, like, bomb him, or...
I really have to watch what I say, don't I? Wow, I didn't even think about that before. I just flat out went, let me just say that.
Yeah, Diana's already called me out on, I'm calling poop on Mosque.
Okay, touche. Yeah, I forgot about that one, too. At least it wasn't as bad as that, huh? Yeah. Oops. Alright, so as you saw there, getting down to that 1/2 a red heart, Mosk actually got a full soul heart there. Oh, just barely got hit there, so he barely got clipped. Ouch. That'll only happen one time per room, by the way. So again, if, well, let's see. Oh, God, back away from it. That troll bomb. One of the things that can happen with the item box. Enjoy that.
Especially
Ooh, health
sometimes
up.
it'll do that and then like put like the pill, the card, and the trinket all around you so you can't escape.
Exactly, and then like as you pick something up, just boom, you're getting hit. I've had it happen far too much. Looks like Moss gonna gamble a little bit in hopes of getting some hearts here. There's so much blood. There's literally like 5 spots I can see on the screen that don't have blood covering the floor in Mosqill's room. And there you see Loki, so let's see those Mr. Cools.
Ooh, and there's the crown.
Haha, lo and behold. Zero, god damn it, stop typing. I love it. F you, Diana, and he just leaves it behind. Oh no, he did pick it up.
Just toying with her emotions.
Oh man, that's evil. That is flat out evil. There you see Red Bomb on Mosqill's side. Wow, that was evil. Oh, it's Dragonfly. We all know what to do. Alright, so Moss still working on the red foot, about halfway through it right now.
Ooh, pinking shears.
That's,
to catch up, I'd probably take it, honestly.
That's an interesting choice right there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, getting the 12 seconds of invincibility with the low health, probably a little bit safer, but I don't know. That damage, you could do so much faster damage and not take so many hits. So, yeah, it's that trade-off.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's Common Cold going for ZeroGamePlan, so adding poison effect to his shots now. Look at all those spaz outs. That's when you know Dragonfly showed up. What's up,
fails.
Ah, that wonderful Cat of 9 fail. 16% shot speed increase there for Mosqiil. He'll take it, though, because, hey, why not? And he's moving down to the womb. Let's see what he winds up with here. Utero 1, so the expansion version.
Not what you want to see when you're already low health. Bad gas pill.
Again, not what you definitely want to see, because you have to get in close to use that. Speaking of low health, ZeroGamePlan with that 1 red heart left at the moment. Just, oh god, and only 1.5. I was about to say 2 soul hearts. Never mind, 1.5 soul hearts.
And Moss has got a library here.
Ooh, that could definitely help out. And Spider Butt, not a bad thing, but you could replace it with something good. Book of Shadows.
Book of Shadows.
That 12 seconds of damage shield. Again, very nice find. He's going to replace well, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon.
He's attached to that spider butt.
It's good. Don't misunderstand me. It's got a lot of good uses. You see a lot of pills going for, wow. Okay, so Moss going to take the bad gas pill as well. Right on Dragonfly's.
What's the recharge rate on the spider butt? Is it 3 rooms? Or is it 2 rooms?
We'll find out momentarily here, because I think it's 2, if I'm not mistaken.
That might be one reason he took it.
Absolutely. We'll find out, though, for sure. He may take that with him until he clears the floor, go back and grab that Book of Shadows as well. Just never know. And here's where that poison shot's going to come in really handy for Zero. If he gets lucky and that applies poison to anything, there you go, it's 2 rooms on the spider butt. But if he gets lucky and applies poison to stuff like those knights, he can actually kill them without actually having to hit them from behind. And there you see another room with knights after he bombs out. There you go. Moss replacing that spider butt with the Book of Shadows. So as we were saying...
And ZeroGamePlan's made up a hell of a comeback. He's only 1 floor behind. And just looking for his boss fight, and he'll be on the same floor.
Indeed, so it is still very close here. And again, Zero's got to win this one to force a game 3, otherwise Moss is going to wind up winning this one 2-1. Again, both very dangerous racers, though, so absolutely no one is out of this yet. And no lunch for you. 1 week.
I don't think it matters if Zero wins per Trump's sleep schedule.
It doesn't matter one way or the other, because there's still another race coming up tonight at 2 a.m. Eastern, by the way, between Attacker and Rob Snowlock. Had to look up who it was really quick there. Sorry for the delay. But again, we still have one more race coming up tonight, and then the next races are going to be at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So, well, technically tomorrow, whatever. You get the idea. I don't know. Days make no sense to me anymore. I just wake up and go, is there a race? Yes. What time? Okay, cool.
Ooh, devil card.
Alright, so that could definitely come in handy. That would be time and a half damage multiplier on your tiers. There you go, he's using it, so that Book of Belial usage. And again, ripping on through Mom here is ZeroGamePlan, so like you were saying, he can catch up very quickly if he happens to get lucky in his womb floors.
Getting some poison down, too. You got poison on the leg and one of the eyes.
Oh, make that 2 eyes. So he's basically flipping it off between the eyes at this point. Very nice done. Or nicely
and
done.
Book of Shadows.
And there's the rest of the poison damage and face mashing damage being done. Oh, just barely missed killing the foot there. That's surprising.
Ooh. And
yeah, and got that hit. Though getting the 2 soul hearts back from Squeezy, and 2 fight rate up for that matter as well, along with the Polaroid, going to be moving down to the womb. Uh-oh. Another loading screen.
Uh-oh.
This could get interesting, folks. In fact, this could get really interesting. If he gets a Womb XL floor, let's find out. He got a relatively quick loading screen. That might be a good thing. We'll find out momentarily. I hate the suspense. Why do you kill me so? Uh-oh. The loop.
Uh-oh.
Nope, there it is at XL floor. There we go.
This
so
is
2 boss fights. Uh-oh. It's down to who finds the boss fights first here because Mosqiil is going to have to clear a whole nother floor. There could be a lot of room in between Zero's boss fights and where he is now. There could be basically nothing.
And they're both sitting on 3 and 4 hearts respectively, so there's also that to keep in mind. If they try to push too hard.
Yeah, it's going to really
finds
come
his
back.
boss
There
fight.
we go. So there you go. Mosqiil on the right finding that boss fight on his first of 2 floors. Well, that's why I wasn't getting any of the air. You were blocking it all. I see. My fat cat, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, he might be directing it at me now. Or that might be hitting the microphone, I can't tell. If you guys hear that air conditioning, let me know. And we got Buddy Guy playing in town this weekend, so it's kind of loud outside. Yeah, we got us a race, ladies and gents, so ripping on... Well, trying to rip on through, that was just... Yeah. Again,
really
the timing on this
boss.
conquest. Ugh. Woo! Them dodges.
Conquest knows when you're in a hurry. He likes to show up and then never stay on screen long enough to do damage to him.
Exactly, and as you can see, he's just... Whoa! Oh,
Wow!
man.
Should have been hit 3 times there.
Wow, I can't believe you didn't get hit at all there, Mosqiil. You got very... I think the Cuban meat blocked a few of those for him, quite honestly, as it spun around. That's about the only explanation, but wow, did Moss get lucky on that one. And about halfway through Conquest... Oh, slamming it right into him. That 12 seconds of invincibility now enacted with the Book of Shadows. Hanging on for dear life here.
Zero's got lots of health laying around, but sadly he's only got 1 container.
Exactly, so... Oh, no! And that purple shot homing in on Mosqiil and taking him out. So back to start. Ooh, Stigmata, though, to begin it. So damage and health up for him. Oops, I don't know if he meant to throw that bomb down.
The timing on that.
Oh, speaking of these boss fights, well, okay, the stars would be a random teleport card in the womb because there is no item room.
Oh,
hey, speaking of
look who's
Conquest,
back.
Look who we found again. Again, though, Mosqiil, or sorry, ZeroGamePlan's got the mulligan and really high damage at the moment, so you're going to see him melt by comparison here, I think. I was going to say the real luck will be when he uses the Book of Shadows, and there you see it. Oh, just missing with the bomb, too. Oh, so close. Under halfway at this point for ZeroGamePlan, holding on with those 2 hearts right now. Make that 1 heart. I hate those purple shots. I hate this part too. Oh man, so close.
There's not really much of a telegraph for when those purple shots are coming either, so you don't really have a chance to...
Yeah, you're not sure if he's going to react and take off like this or just do those purple shots, but whew, there you go. Alright, so flying might as well, I guess, take it at this point, because the Book of Shadows won't be charged. Decisions. What's he gonna do? Thinking.
Might go look for a secret room or something, or what do you? He's got 13 bombs.
Nope. Gonna just say screw it and go on in, I think.
Probably catching his breath.
Yeah. Okay. We can do this. We can do this thing. Or he's typing. I swear to God, if you're typing. Wait for
he's
it.
inching.
Nope.
There he goes.
And in we go. So here we go with 1 heart. Okay, that was the worrisome portion right there. At least to start with. We'll see where the... Oh, Peeper.
And there goes Peep.
Peeper, why would you do it? Why would you do that? Peeper, please.
As long as he doesn't do it for the Knights, that's all that matters.
Exactly. If he doesn't troll Zero Game Plan on the Knights, he's got this somewhat under control. It's a matter of the random shots at the end of it then.
He's got some nice speed and the flying, so he'll be able to dodge around too, so that'll help out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yep. I saw it coming. I knew that was the spawn too. Hence the uh-oh. Oh.
He's got the spacebar usage.
Yes, he does. And again, that will not injure you if you happen to hit any of those beams of light. Peeper, please. All right, there you go. Dropping another Peeper. Don't do it. Okay, good. You freaking troll, man. Peeper has just been a troll and nothing but in this league so far, I swear. Also, you got to be really careful that that poison damage doesn't take Mom's heart down to just that next phase, because she will actually start firing without being on screen. Oh, God, Peeper, seriously. All right, that space use item still available to Zero. Oh, no. Oh, like I was saying, that's the worst time to have that start happening. Oh, back to start for Zero, and again, that puts Moss just in the lead here as he has got his pinking shears rocking through bosses. A little bit of range up, a little bit more health, and he's on to his Caves 1. Yeah, Peep just trolled the hell out of him there. If all three of those bombs would have landed on Mom, that was pretty much fight over, and that wouldn't have actually spawned the same enemy on that for him. So, wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to blame Peeper for not doing enough damage on that one for him.
Peeper with the throw. Someone paid off the Peeper.
Yeah, indeed. Let's see, there's that wafer again, so that's a reset for Zero, I'm assuming. Yep. And somebody asked what the pinking shears effect was. Basically, when you use it, your body runs around as well as flying, and your body's spewing blood out the top of it, which is doing mass damage to whatever it's hitting. And let's see, homing bombs. Oof. Yeah, there's a reset along with that golden poop in there. That's always a tough one.
Ooh, Mosk with the dodge between all those bombs. I thought he was going to get hit there.
Indeed,
He's
very
like
nice
stood
move.
Perfectly in the middle.
That's tough to do, too, because you're just thinking, like, yeah, right there again. Wow, that's tough to do. That is really a tough pattern for me to see right there. Alright, a little bit of health up. Moss going to run out of this room, hopefully to get rid of that fly. There we go. And moving on along, still looking for item room here. Again, he's got a Caves XL. We've seen that a few times here in this race, so that's both of his Caves floors jammed together into one. Yeah, it's 100 deaths on your save file to unlock the pinking shears, correct. Yep, and famine again. We haven't seen that enough. So again, Zero willing to take out this fight right here. He can only fall behind so far right now. What's up, Callie? Good to see you.
So we got Stigmata and pinking shears on the right, and going to be a cube of meat and something in the item room on the left. Basically, is the key items.
Yep, and a little bit of health up also for Mosqiil on the right, so looking a little bit better on the health build as well right now. Zero gonna go back, find that item room, I should say. It's a single one on this floor. And, ooh, no luck so far. Alright, let's see. Zero's first item room. Ooh, there we go. Tech 2. So that counts a firing laser.
That'll clear things out a lot quicker.
And again, keep in mind, Zero at the moment is sitting on more health than he was pretty much all the last run, so he's feeling a little bit safer at the moment.
And honestly, the damage isn't that much different. I mean, it was 1 or 2 up, he had that whole run. It was just weird
items.
Basically,
he got 2 up. It was the mulligan that was doing a lot of it for him when he got in close enough to spawn those flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fire him a laser constantly. Oof, that's a tough one to get in on if you can't kill those spiders. There we go. Very nicely done by Zero. And again, you can see getting in there the, Cuban meat actually doing damage there too as well. Or 2 as well. Yeah, let's keep on Redundancy, Department of Redundancy calling. Hey, range up. Now, again, you would think that doesn't help you with Tech 2, but you see those extra tiers firing out. That will still affect those.
Yeah, it's actually amazing how much the orbitals will do in damage.
It really
Kiva
is,
Mate,
honestly.
Guardian Angel. You get up close, they'll do a lot of damage, especially the Sacrificial Dagger.
Oh yeah, if you get that against, especially when you got Mom's foot fighting like everybody's doing now with the strategy going up against the doorway and getting the arm to come out, you get Sacrificial Dagger against that, and it's just like watch the damage melt. Yeah, also too, as well as in addition.
That blessing from the...
Very nice. So again, well, there you see it. Gonna say you'll see that damage shield enact every now and then for Mosqiil. There's Mom's Purse for double trinket room for ZeroGamePlan very early on, so if he comes across trinkets now, he's gonna be very happy to take anything. Yeah, subsequently. Damn it, left one out. Difference between Tech 1 and Tech 2. You'll notice on the arrows right now on ZeroGamePlan that he's actually got nothing showing except for normal tiers. Tech 2 is kind of like an addition to everything else, if you want to look at it that way. You still see, like, he's firing out normal tiers, very slowly, mind you, but consider that an addition. Like, it takes place in one of your eyes, so you only shoot out half the tiers. But with Tech 1, that actually takes place of your tiers. Excuse me, or takes over for them, I should say. I actually kind of prefer Tech 1, though if you start out and don't get any power-ups with it, or damage up, I should say, I'm going to have to go with Tech 2 in that situation. Like, it's a real tough call, but you can see, like, the constant attack actually does a lot more help for you, in my opinion. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's really good for the small enemies in the room. To help clear and give you some dodging room.
Agreed. And just like you can see with the full-on range on both of them, it's really hard to choose between the two. But let's say, again, I'm reverting back to Cobalt Streak again. I've been doing this all day. But nonetheless, if you've seen some of the lasers that he's put together, they can literally cover the entire room, put together like a waveform of, like, you know, no space between them. It looks ridiculous. And adding on, you know, like poison and things like that just makes it that much cooler. So I don't know. It's a real tough call, but I kind of like Tech 1, I guess, a little better. I don't know, tough call. Like, then again, like, you get something like Brimstone, you're still, as you're charging, or the knife, you're still charging both of those things while you're firing Tech 2. So again, that makes it that much more useful as well.
Oh, he's gonna try to bomb into his item room, but no such luck.
Ooh, if only you were that lucky. But again, no such luck. That item, or that secret room's probably hidden off of the curse room up here. Yeah, the yellow laser with number 1. There, you get green laser with poison effects. Let's see. I think you can get a purple one if you got homing shots, which it won't actually home in the laser, but whatever. Wow, that's actually not attached to the curse room. That's an... I guess I see where the secret room is at this point, but that's still pretty odd.
Yeah.
What's up, J-Rock? How you doing?
Still wants a key.
Indeed, all we're looking for at this point.
It seems like in races you either always get keys, like you have like 5 keys per floor, or you'll get 0 until you go to the next floor and you'll get 1.
And again, with that key, we're going to see 0 go right back for that item room. Yeah, we need that penalty flag. Ooh, cream soda. Ooh. And lemonade, for that matter. Sweet, sweet lemonade on that lemon mishap there for ZeroGamePlan. He'll say no thanks and keep that Book of Revelations. And again, he's going to wind up getting a lot of, a lot of horsemen for boss fights here. Excuse me again, sorry about that.
Mosqiil's been making great use of his pinking shears to clear some rooms pretty quick, though he's been all over this caves floor.
Ooh, and speaking of that secret room, just where I thought it would be. There you see ZeroGamePlan using that Book of Revelations again, getting that soul heart out of it. And coming up to the boss fight, almost guarantee either, well, I will guarantee this one or the next boss fight will wind up being a horseman for 0 now.
Ooh.
And speaking of those free entries to a secret room, Moss going to take advantage of this as well. 1 second here. And wind up with a whopping 3 cents, so he's glad he didn't spend a bomb to do that.
And speaking of the horseman, Pestilence. Probably the easiest overall, in my opinion. Unless you have like something like the number 1 and you can't get close to him because he'll keep you away with those poison shots.
Oh, indeed. And you gotta, again, this is really, really helpful, being able to clear the whole room, getting everything else out of the way, too, for that matter. Although he will help you out, Pestilence, that is, will also help you out with those shots, as you can see by clearing out enemies for you. And at this point, Ducat, I'm overcapped on F and sub emotes, so basically, like, until the end of BOILeR. Like, I could add it next season, but, like, I'm overcapped right now. So technically speaking, I should not ask for any more, because I have more than I should.
Two-piece meat boy. Great. Orbital.
Great Orbital. Again, you may not see ZeroGamePlan use that Book of Revelations ever again. He may use it on this floor, but not after that, I would assume. Ooh, just barely took out that TNT barrel behind him.
And there's the Gertie.
Yep, the other obvious find here is Mosqiil is fighting his first of 2 boss fights on Caves XL. And, ooh, quad shot for ZeroGamePlan. Yes, please. So quad shot and that. That's actually firing at a pretty decent pace. I guess that's not so terrible. So there you see the quad shot coming out of the, well, now 4 eyes that he has on top of the Technology 2 firing out. So technically 5 eyes on ZeroGamePlan. We're in 2 sets of glasses and a monocle.
New fashion trend right there.
Yeah, right. So, you know, just to be safe, you know, I couldn't see very well out of my left glasses. I added a monocle on that side.
That's one of the things I'm most excited about Rebirth, is the art interaction of all the items. See if that's going to be revamped or what.
Oh, I can't wait to see. Like, just like Ducat said, it should be the quad laser. By the way, if nobody gets that joke, I'm really sorry, but watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force once or twice, you'll get the gist there. But yeah, it should be the quad laser. I totally agree. That should just be lasers everywhere on your screen. And wow, Mosqiil hit a lag ball from hell here.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the Twitch server doing it again. Let me reload his stream real fast. There we go. So he's getting the wire code hanger as his item. So you see the, well, you don't see it yet. Obviously, it's in a free screen with a lag. But beside the point, that will give him 2 fire rate up. We'll be moving on to his next boss. As soon as that clears up, we'll find out who it is.
And they're pretty much dead even, because Zero is about to head into his second boss in Caves.
And it looks like Chubb's going to be the boss for Mosqiil here. Again, he's dropping a few frames here. This has been happening for quite a while. He had that Canadian internet and connection to said Twitch servers. It happens. But there you see the Book of BOILeR used for ZeroGamePlan, as he found a way to replace, and like I said, probably never want to use the Book of Revelations again. But he's got his time and a half damage multiplier for the room on his tiers and his technology too. Let's see, again, we're waiting a second. Ooh, there we go.
Brimstone.
Yeah, I would have to. Yep, I would have to. I was going to say, because you're already firing that Tech 2, you might as well get Brimstone, charge it at the same time, and it's going to take a while with Quad Shot, but it's going to be ridiculously overpowered when it does hit.
But you do have damage coming out from the Tech 2 the whole time, so...
Exactly, so you do have a little bit of that safety, you know, wiggle room, if you will. Let's see if Moss got through his lag ball yet. He's on to the next floor. Ooh, got into his Devil Deal. Looks like he took the Pact out of there. I was hoping we'd get to see what he did. So he used his Joker card, got into a Devil Deal, took the Pact, so damage up and speed up there. Wow, that is a huge lag ball right now for Mosk. There, nope.
Yeah.
Thought we were clear.
High Priestess card, yeah. Cards. Ooh, Ultra Pride.
Ugh. So not the mini-boss you want to fight. Again, we've seen very few of this.
Luckily, he's got the range to not have to worry about the poison being spewed out. But man, that damage.
Look at that damage. He basically just 3-hit that mini-boss. That's supposed to be a real pain in the butt, but Zero is just roasting everything right now. There we go. Moss looks like he might have gotten through the... Nope, I keep speaking too soon. Let's keep fast-forwarding in time here. There we go. All right, now Mosk is in his Depths 1, so again, both on the same floor right now. Very few rooms apart from each other, but again, you can see the discrepancy in the two's actual, not playstyle, but what they have built for him at the moment. And Zero looking very good with this Technology 2 and Brimstone build, along with Quad Shot, might I add.
Zero's got the damage build, Mosk has a little bit more health, and the shield, and... he's got the more utility build, basically, between the shears and everything else.
Exactly. So it's a very, very even build across the board, honestly. Like, it as much as it looks like, oh, Zero just melts everything. He does. But Mosqill's got a really good build, too. There you see a couple extra balls of steel, so 2 more soul hearts for him.
And Mosqill's tier rate is actually pretty decent as well. So
it really
he's doing
is.
Decent damage, even though he doesn't have quite the damage up.
And again, with the, I forgot to mention off of the last floor, I can see that he got the Magic 8-Ball, which is shot speed increase. Got that Joker card out of it, obviously. And went into the Devil Deal, like I said, picked up the pack, got plus, let's see, 2 tier rate off of that, and plus 1 damage.
Zero's got another library. How many books has he been through? 3, 4, maybe 5?
Quite a few. Let's see, Book of Rev, Book of BOILeR, let's see.
Monster, I think he saw.
I don't know if he picked it up, though, or not. I think he would have. He always does.
But he's not going to give it the time of day. He's just going to move on.
Yeah, again, there's a few items that could happen right now, like Polyphemus, for example, would add even more damage, and that would basically just be like a, hey, look, everything you hit is dead moment for anything touching Brimstone.
Does quad shot damage affect the Tech 2?
Oh, what's that?
Does the quad shot damage affect the Tech 2? Because even the Tech 2 seems to be doing a lot more damage than it was earlier.
I would imagine it does. I don't see how it couldn't, honestly. Yeah, it's almost got to be. Look at that damage, it's melting stuff. And there you see with that time and a half damage multiplier, that's also melting it faster, so I'm going to say yes, it did. Woo! Those giraffes, wow! How did Mosqiil not get hit there? Woo! That glitchy giraffe.
Oh, those guys have the... They're not my most hated enemy, but they're one of the enemies that's most likely to troll me when I don't expect to take damage.
Yep, exactly, because you're not thinking it's going to glitch out like that and then just poof. Alright, let's see. A lot of friends till the end pills.
Ooh, Harlequin baby.
Only going to take one, though. Yo, Harlequin baby, like you were saying. Very nice find for Mosqiil in his second to last item room. Almost called that a boss room.
Wow. That Chub just got melted.
That is insane. Yeah, this damage is nutty. Hey, remember this room? Thank God there was a bomb available to Mosq. Wow.
Well, we were talking in the Skype chat. Well, if you put the bomb down, then leave the room, then come back in, it'll actually bomb out 3 rocks.
Ooh, very nice.
So that's a tip that everybody should know. It'll help keep you from... I think it was Wolf who pointed that out.
So let's see. ZeroGamePlan onto his mom's foot fight. And again, you can see Blue Mom. This will spawn nothing but expansion level enemies. But again, you can see with this damage, just melting this.
Honestly, with this damage, Blue Mom's not too bad. It's actually a little bit better than the bullet hell of Gray Mom sometimes.
And even at that point of, he got hit by the shadow, though. That's really cheap. So again, going into the womb with very low health is ZeroGamePlan. Again. Hey, man, how you doing?
And Mosq has a huge Depths 1 floor. I mean...
Oof, yes he does. He's still working to get to his boss fight here. So in the lead right now, ZeroGamePlan just, well, not just barely. He's got about a full floor, if not 2 lead. Well, again, he's pretty well through this Depths 1, so we'll call it a full floor.
Yeah,
I'm pretty much feeling the same. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no worries. I was just going to say, this Depths 1 could be an XL floor.
It might as well be. Like, God, I've seen XL floors about this size, quite honestly. And again, for those that are wondering, that is Mellow Ace co-hosting with me, so let me get that all linked up here. And again, if you're wondering about any information about the league whatsoever, the second link, BOILeR.org, will get you into that. Let's see, we also got everything from a fantasy league. BOILeR vote. I think I got that right. Yep, there we go. Attorneymaster.com is basically a pick'em if you want to sign in on that one. We'll find out who the winner is at the end of the year. Let's see what else. I know I'm forgetting stuff. There's the team page coming up that'll get you into every single one of the racers' channels easily, and also let you follow them. Yep, judgy, please. Here we go, Zero. See what he winds up with off of this.
He's got 30+ cents, so he should get something.
He's done well better really for that type of money.
Judgy, either give him something or suicide.
Yeah, I was going to say, at that point, you better run, but there's a little bit of health up, exactly what Zero would have been hoping for, I would imagine. And on the other side... Yep, I was going to say, that Soul Heart sitting on the other side. Ugh. Yeah, I was going to say, Moss ain't taking this to replace the pinking shares, but Kamikaze could be technically used to make you somewhat invincible. Uh-oh. Maybe he is. We've seen this kill everybody that's tried to use it this year.
I've tried to use it. I kill myself every time I try to use that glitch.
Ooh, very nice. I can't believe he actually got through that door, opening it without taking damage. Nice move, Mosq.
Mosq is going to try and get us to ban the Kamikaze.
Apparently so. Wow, you sneaky fucker. I didn't even know that was possible. Very nice move, dude. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought no matter what, if you opened up a door, it was going to injure you, but I've not seen that done. Very nice, Mosq.
We may have to have a rules committee.
Yeah, this is that's a little
week.
interesting, guys. I was unaware that that was capable of happening. Wow. You
So it is
sneaky fucker.
pretty damn risky, though.
It really
There
is,
that
honestly.
aspect
Like,
to
it's
it.
still that risk-reward thing, but still, like, that's basically that one pixel that he can get it on.
Yeah.
Mosqiil is able to get through doors with the Kamikaze here without injuring himself, which basically, like, yeah, that's the glitch with Kamikaze. If you hug a wall, you're not going to injure yourself as you use it. But basically, if you hit a door, it's supposed to hurt you. But he found the perfect way to line it up where basically you don't get hurt as you do it. So that's basically become an item much like Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, and Epic Hack. So we may have to talk about that one here. Yeah, it's still risk-reward, but at the same point... ugh. Like, I don't know, that's a tough one, because, like, again, we let the racers use the expendable bombs at their will like that, so... You know what I mean? Like, kind of the same thing, except you're really risking killing yourself in the process. There you go. There's exactly what we're talking about here. And there, if you're already got a shield on you, you might as well just bomb through the door, because you're not going to take that damage. Ooh, there you go, finding a dead end. Ooh, Mosqiil walking to the wrong side of that door again. When you're in a rush, that's the risk you're taking right there.
2 hearts. Same floor. ZeroGamePlan's got a lot more clear and is at his boss fight, so...
Yep, I was going to say you can't have anywhere else that he could get this boss fight here, so it had to show up.
Compass is not working.
Oh, back up to 3 health there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
didn't even need that book of volley. He melted it so quick with first volley.
I was going to say, I'm kind of surprised that he actually fired that. Yeah, there's that glitched out random, I can't think of words, poison shot. Oh, dear
Ooh.
God. Do you take the knife right now? Yes, you do. Holy God. All right, so stabby time now instead of brimstone. Holy Lord. ZeroGamePlan with a hell of a run right now. This is interesting. Oh, God. Getting hit twice in that room, though. Whew. Yeah, this is an interesting build right now. So, again, on the womb, too, ZeroGamePlan with the lead, though. There you see a red heart showing up. That's... ooh. And a library. And an arcade. Tough calls right here. Yep, going to the arcade first.
And it's not the type of machine he wants.
So now he's going to look and hope to try and get that to spawn a fly so he can get that to actually change if at all possible.
Ooh.
Although that soul heart's going to be a huge help for him right there. Couple
And
more
some
bombs.
extra bombs.
Not a bad thing
He
either.
really needs
18.
them.
And again, he's got a little bit of time to spare because Mosqiil is still just looking for his boss fight at 1 heart at the moment, so cannot get hit again. And let's see, more pills. Oh, luck up. All right, so Zero's going to be moving on here after blowing everything up. Not even going to check the library. Oof, I don't know. I might have kept Brimstone at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the knife's doing that much damage.
It really doesn't for some reason. Oh, there's that lag ball from Mosqiil again. Oh, no.
Whoa, that poop sock wasn't taking any damage there from the Tech 2 there for a bit.
That was really weird. It's like it never got hit once.
Seems like, yeah, it seems like the knife is really not doing the damage compared to what the Brimstone was doing.
Yeah, it's really seems gimpy by comparison here.
Though maybe we're comparing it to the Book of BOILeR Brimstone. But even then...
And again, we'll wait this out a second on Moss side because it's just that connection to the Twitch server, basically. And nope, still not going in that library. I'll be damned.
Oh,
Let me unpause this.
Book of Shadows.
Ooh, very nice. There we go. Now we're going in the library. Now it's worthwhile. 12 seconds of damage shield. I was wondering when he was going to go in there. Freaking teasing us all here. I see how it is, Zero.
Ooh, Mosqiil's doing some great dodging over there.
No, it'd still only be time and a half damage with the book, so you know exactly what type of damage upgrade you're getting with that.
Oh, lag ball for me.
Yep, still in that lag ball for Mosqiil. Oh, there we go, skipping ahead of room.
Hierophant card for 0.
Ooh, very nice. I mean the 2 hearts?
No, he got a Hierophant card in the last room and popped it.
Okay, that's why he's got the 2 Soul Arts. I didn't even look.
So really, he's got basically 5 hearts to play with between the 2 hearts and what he's got on him.
Yep, so he's going to be feeling a lot safer here. Looks like Mosq is clear. Let me reset his real quick. And I was going to say he's probably all the way through that room, if not moving on. Lo and behold, he is already. That's why I kept catching up on his. Yeah, I was going to say that's probably only going to hit 1 rock right there, and lo and behold, it did for Mosq. One of those random-ass moments Edmund was talking about that he just can't figure out why the hell it happened, but hey, gotta love Flash.
Ooh.
Oh! Let's see that no epic. Yeah, there's a god damn it by ZeroGamePlan as he spins around, but let's see those no epics show up. Unreal with some of these items. What are you going back in there for? There we go.
He's gonna shortcut.
Shortcut to right over. Oh wow, to his blood challenge room. Not what he was looking for.
So I'm guessing it's got to be down. He doesn't have too much more to explore in this. Man, Mosq is getting huge floors.
No kidding, and let alone not finding where he needs to go on him. Just ouch.
Oh, yep, that temptation of that epic Venus.
Yeah. He just keeps looking. No, Zero. No.
Oh, Judgy.
Oh, Judgy, please.
Key, no thank you.
Ooh, curved horn for Mosqiil, so there's 2 more damage up on the right side. Interesting, and there's that boss fight finally.
This can get close.
Alright, so with that extra bit of health up there for ZeroGamePlan, also looking very nice on him. Excuse me. Alright, card is full, that's teleporting, so he's going to take the Emperor's card with him, no question. Mosq going to bomb a couple of rocks here, because any rocks in the womb can actually be item rocks. No such luck, and Triachnid, so kind of random boss here. Rare, I should say. Ooh, down to half a heart, though, from Mosqiil. Gonna pop the Horror Babylon usage off of the, wow, look at that damage now. We're gonna pop his Horror Babylon usage, up his damage big time, and melt this Triachnid. Ooh. My god,
almost got cheap-shotted by that spider, too.
Yes, he did. That was really close, but up to 2 hearts, moving on to the womb, too. But will it be too little too late? ZeroGamePlan moving on to what could be his final boss fight, looking to even this up at a race apiece.
He's got the Book of Shadows and the knife, so he can just faceplant at some point.
Exactly, and I'm kind of surprised he isn't already, honestly. I tried to get that before it got into any of the Night Spawn types of phases. I hate those.
Yeah, he's got the bombs, though, so maybe he wants to just wait till he can just make it stay down for sure.
That's true, he might as well play it safer than anything. Wow, he didn't use the bombs on the Night Spawn. Interesting. And again, if you time this just right, Lockcat knows another way with the wiggle that he uses. Because, you know, Lockcat wiggles. But if you've seen the races, you know what I mean. Either way, though, but that does not actually have piercing on the knife, as strange as that seems. Oh, Zero knows what's up. He knows how to play. There's that last second where he's not going to worry about the attacks by Mom anymore. He's going to pop the 12 seconds of invincibility, stand in the line, and there you have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mosqiil not quite able to find his boss fight on the Womb 2, and Zero has tied this up at 1 race apiece. Very nicely done, sir. So again, that has tied us up. Yeah, Judgy, please, and Judgy, thank you. But very nicely done there, Zero. So that evens us up at 1 game apiece. And there you see all the GGs in chat. Very nicely done. An awesome comeback on that.
By both guys.
Indeed. So there's a link to get into both of their channels. And can give us 1 minute here really fast. We're going to let these 2 reset, and we will flip right back over after the ads here, and we will get this thing rolling again. So again, thank you for all the support. We'll be right back with you, and we will get the deciding round 3 underway. We'll have Varsec Zero. Wow, did that ever sound like a bad combination of words? Anyways, we still got ads playing. I gave you a couple extra seconds there, so I played a few extra ads just to make sure that you had time to actually AFK there. So give it a second or two, and then we'll be back. And on that note, we're clear. So give me 1 second here. There we go. And we'll flip back over. Oh, excuse me. So just like that, like I was saying, we are clear and we are back. So we got ZeroGamePlan versus Mosqiil at the moment. Both tied up at 1 apiece here. So again, this has been a great match up to this point. And excuse me, and again, on the line with us, we got Mellow Ace. Sorry for the hiccup, everybody. I really do apologize for that. But again, on the line, we got Mellow Ace, the Atlanta Falcons representative. So again, thank you very much.
No problem. It's always a pleasure. It's a lot of fun calling these games.
It really is, actually. That's why I enjoy this so much. Like, I mean, like, again, these are all my friends, obviously, too, so there's that whole aspect of it. But, I mean, honestly, I just have an absolute blast doing this. Zero. but both? Okay.
Oh man, every single racer has the capability to take every other racer down in this league. That's what makes it so good.
They really do. Like, I don't want to call it disparity, is that the right word? I don't necessarily want to call it that because that sounds really disheartening towards what it is. But again, like, everybody is very even across this league, and I mean very even. So there's going to be a lot of 8-8 teams. There we go. We see everybody evening out here. But there's going to be a lot of tiebreakers deciding who goes to the playoffs this year. I can almost guarantee it. Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing? And again, looks like both racers are ready, but if you guys are, if you want to fire across the screen for me a few times, let me know that you can both hear me and are both ready to go. We can get Game 3 started here momentarily. Taco. Whoop. Oh, excuse me. So again, we got ZeroGamePlan on the left, just won the last one with a very nice comeback and a hell of a build. Who's hearing me first, so he's firing already.
If you didn't see it, Mosk is asking if he should keep going if his internet goes out.
Oh, if your internet goes out? Geez. If it goes out, I'll tell Zero to stop, actually. Zero, are you going to be able to hear me for the whole race, I assume? Because if you are, then before we start here, we'll find out here. But if you can hear me through the whole race, I'll tell Zero to pause really quick. And obviously, we'll just, like if you see your internet go out, just obviously stop and bring it back up or whatever. Usually how we handle that one. But yeah, we totally understand. If internet kicks out, the other person usually pauses. Oh, not during the race? Okay. Hell, let's see. Okay, makes perfect sense. Get Diana to shout in your channel. We can do that for you, actually. So we'll figure out a way. We'll make him stop momentarily afterwards. But again, if it kicks out for whatever stupid reason, then we'll figure out a way to get his attention. We'll make him stop, and then we'll even it out for you, Mosk. So not going to be a problem, dude. Not that she doesn't shout anything every way. Oh, I love it. But again, Mosk, if you're good to go, just fire a few shots for me. Let me know here before I do a countdown and screw you over in case you're typing. Diana's on the job. All right, we got this covered. We totally got this covered.
I'm going to go ahead and refresh both of these before we start.
All right, let's see here. Let me link up. There we go. Let me link up both of their channels in one fell swoop right there. And there you go, Moss firing a shot, so we are good to go here. Let me do our countdown, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, race number 3, the deciding factor, going to start in 3, 2, stop typing 0, 1. And good luck to both racers here. Again, as soon as you hear that, you guys are good to take off. I had to throw the extra little jab in there, but nonetheless, they are both going to take off as soon as they hear that. There will be a slight little bit of delay between the two as Mosk is overseas from me. Or, I'm sorry, as Zero's overseas from me. Jeez, I'm reading other name tags now. And, yeah, Zero's going to reset that once again. Totally not what you want to find with that book of, oh dear God, I can't even think, the book, Telepathy for Dummies that he found. Ooh, amazingly not going to take the Distant Admiration either. Looks like Mosqill's going to take the Faith Up and Rosary to start off with, so very nice health up right off the bat. You can see basically grab 3 Soul Hearts. By the way, if you're wondering what Faith Up does, that gives you more chance of, basically you're going to see a Bible in a store if you go into it at some point. And you're probably going to get into nothing but God rooms.
Which isn't a bad thing if you don't get the health up. Oh,
Speaking of not a bad thing, Polyphemus shows its wonderful eye today. So there you see on the left side, ZeroGamePlan with a wonderful damage multiplier and shot knockback and gigantic tier size for that matter on Polyphemus. There's the tier right there. And you can see that will tear through some stuff. So, oh my Polyphemus. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Poly. He'll take Poly. It's just a okay item. And same floor, same boss.
Yeah,
They're both fighting
never
their
fails.
boss.
Famine. How many times have we seen you today? Go away, please. Though again, Mosk isn't really going to argue with one cube of meat floating around and blocking shots, nor will Zero argue with the health up that he's picking up, and moving on to floor 2 just slightly ahead.
Charm of the Vampire. Oh, yeah, I kind of don't blame him for the reset there.
We're going to catch up apparently in a second or two, and I'll figure out who that was. Okay, that's Moss that's going to pick it up. Wow, I'm way behind on Moss again, apparently. Let me refresh his, because like you said, Charm of the Vampire, and he reset.
With a Rosary and Charm of the Vampire going against Poly, he's going to reset till he gets some damage up, probably.
Yeah, you pretty much have no choice in the matter here. I don't blame him in the slightest bit. Just like Mello said, I think that was actually a really good reset on Moss' part. That is strategy coming into play, not just, oh, I'm screwed, screw this, and just resetting. Ooh.
Ooh.
That free Spirit of the Night for ZeroGamePlan. Wow, so flying and spectral tiers also. I don't think he's even going to care if he doesn't wind up with the key at this point to get into his item room.
Shoot to whoop. No, I'd reset it as well. But oh.
Yeah, he's going to take it. It's definitely not a bad thing. You can melt bosses with it early on quickly, if nothing else. And he's got to play a little bit of catch-up. He is already very far behind. Not very far, but a good distance behind.
Yeah, and your person you're racing has flying and Poly, so. And
Exactly.
spectral tears.
Hey, what's up, Roman? Damn it, the Hawks are going to overtime again. Have we not done this enough?
Oh, gosh.
Jesus, we played like 2 full games last time. How many overtimes, ladies and gentlemen? How many overtimes will it take for the Hawks and the Bruins to finish it this time? I'm going to say 2.
By the end of the series, they're all going to be, like, on vacation for, like, the whole off-season.
Yeah, I think next year we basically induced a lot of injuries on both. Wire Coat Hanger, oh my.
Ooh.
Wow, this build for ZeroGamePlan. Wire Coat Hanger was 2 fire rate up, and that mark was 2 damage up, 1 speed up, and 1 soul heart. So there you can see these very, very damaging tiers are working very nicely for ZeroGamePlan. My god. Zero got Poly. Easy way to tell, look up at the arrows that they're both firing. Wow, and a possible skeleton key if he wants to go through a challenge room. Speaking
Honestly,
of that,
at this point,
yeah, I was going to say at this point, don't bother.
you can just boss rush the whole way through. And
He actually could. And Mosk, on the other hand, going to take that health up. Going to also spawn everything in the room at once. There you see that pause glitch. That's one of the pause glitches we're talking about. That time it worked. Haku tried it earlier and failed by literally 1 frame. But there you see it spawned basically, well, it spawned the first 2. That's really weird, actually. Only spawned the first 2, not the 3rd phase. Yeah, Mark plus Poly plus, let's see, Spectral Tears, Flying, and we're on Caves 1. So yeah, there's that working for him. You can see the damage that is just melting off of boss fights here for ZeroGamePlan. This is a great build. Plus the Wire Coat Hanger for increased tier rate.
Yeah, I was going to say plus the tears up. I mean, that's the one thing you really lack with Poly.
Yes, it is. You tend to shoot very, very slowly with Poly, and for good reason. Oh, and that Balchinian, more health up for Mosqiil, so he's really going to be hoping for some devil deals here. Anything right now, Brimstone, Knife, any of those would be great. Ooh,
I would love to see a knife run on this right, because then this thing can get really close. Ooh, Krampus.
Oh my. Again, so Krampus, there you see, whoops, Zero, I think hit the wrong button there, thinking of as you try to use the, or I should say trying to use the Devil card for time and half damage multiplier. But again, the lump of coal will come out of here. Let's see, Moss getting into his, into his store, I should say, gonna grab a key out of there. Did not want Bob's rotten head, the one-time poison bomb throw. There's that lump of coal. So wow, this damage build keeps on growing for ZeroGamePlan on the left.
Lump of coal is really, really good with Poly.
That really is, and you're going to see it actually increase very dramatically in size. It shows a lot easier on this. And there's a couple links showing up in chat again. BOILeR.org will get you all the info you want now. There's that skeleton key. Might as well. He had basically, what, none? I guess you might as well at this point. You're going to mash through this room.
And it's probably strategy, because later on, you can get into those gold chests on like the womb, maybe get some heals when you desperately need it, because he doesn't have a lot of health for the most part.
Exactly. So anything from health up to full health, balls of steel, you never know what you might find in those. You may actually get something like the sad onion. Again, that's obviously a very quick room for him to get through. Might as well take the risk.
Nice shoot to whoop from Mosq on the right. Ate about half of the Duke of Fly's health.
And that's why I don't mind necessarily taking it, especially if at this point you're behind and you know you have to make up some time. You might as well take it. It may only be good for a few floors. May clear a few rooms for you here and there. You know, it's not terrible by any means. It's basically the gist. Oh, and that rainbow, baby. Rainbow me. Rainbow me once again. Oh, and no Bible me for that matter. Good lord, so many things. And again, without the D6, nothing that can be done there. And again, everybody's probably on this gigantic delay, not seeing the no Bible. There you go. But nonetheless, wow, no D6, so nothing that can be done there for Mosqiil. He has to leave it behind. And he's learned his lesson from last week. Good. Ooh, the compass for ZeroGamePlan. Uh-oh. This run, my goodness.
Ooh.
My goodness, Mosq, sorry, good luck, man. Sorry, but Zero now knows exactly how to boss rush. Not exactly, but pretty darn close to exactly how to boss rush if he wants to, and I guarantee you he does right now, so it is on right now.
Yeah, I almost instinctively face-desked the Bible in week 1, and have since like trained myself to look before I go grab items.
Yep. It's one of those things that's really hard to get used to, especially right at the very beginning. And again, you see right off the bat a dead end for ZeroGamePlan, so no luck on that first guess. Gonna have to make his way far around here. I guess might as well go to his item room. He's only gonna have to clear one extra room for it. And again, Caves XL for Mosqiil. These XL floors showing up all over the place. Oh my. Wooden Spoon, 2 more speed up for ZeroGamePlan, so he's gonna move even faster.
See, that's the point where it's too fast, in my opinion.
Yeah, you've almost crossed the line of I'm gonna get myself in a lot of trouble here. Any more and it's an absolute no pickup. Again, he is going to speed through these runs now. Or through this run, I should say. And, ooh, blood rights. Yeah, no, I'd be leaving that behind on a low health build, no question. That would injure you to do damage to everything in the room. Ooh, Mosq walking a little too close to that bomb. And you can see already willing to bomb through rooms.
Yeah, he knows he's behind right now, so he's trying to pick up the pace.
Yep, it's basically all you can do, and especially on an XL floor. If you know you're not going back to the room, might as well.
You really need some damage up, though.
Yeah, that's all he needs. One devil deal could make that for Mosq. He's got so much health that he could spend. And again, just looking for a way to do it. And again, like you've seen where this has taken ZeroGamePlan. He hasn't really had to go very far with his health, mind you, but did buy one thing, if I'm not mistaken, and Mosq just looking to be able to get that same advantage, but no luck so far. Does have that health, though, so again, is willing to spend it. He's basically got a Maggie tank build by comparison to the 4 hearts that ZeroGamePlan's rocking.
Nice swoop to whoop right there. Clear the room really quick.
Indeed, very nice usage. So again, it's coming in very handy, but again, Zero working his way straight over to his boss fight there. Again, had a lot of rooms to clear, but still onto his Caves 2 boss fight already. So definite advantage right now. Not only from the build itself, but from the actual, he is way ahead. And that first keep and meet, so 1 orbital for ZeroGamePlan, moving on, and he'll be in his depths. Uh-oh, that loading screen error too.
Ooh.
So this could be an XL floor once again. If it is, that's going to help him rush even faster through this. So look out on the left. Yeah, loading screens, please. Zero, stop typing, goddammit.
We've been getting a lot of loading screens today.
There really have been. Oh, no such luck. So Zero's going to have to work up and to the right to get over to his boss fight, and I'm sure he's going to skip the item room at this part, quite honestly. And Mosq, speaking of boss fights, is at both of his here for the cave. So, now we come to the question of knowing how far behind, not how far behind you are, but knowing where you're at in the race. Do you just go for these boss fights?
I would still, I don't know, it's really hard because the damage, the clearing of the rooms is going to be so much faster on ZeroGamePlan's side no matter what.
It
just
really
because
is.
of the damage. No matter how well you skillfully do anything. But he could clear these bosses and see if he gets a devil deal, some meat, A pentagram.
Anything with damage. And again, first fight here for his Fistula. He's going to wait a second or two on actually... Oh my, the poop. The carry is on. We called it before. Whenever you get the carry run, the poop shows up sometime. So Zero had it show up for him on this one. He's going to definitely leave that behind. No reason to take it. Yep, carried. Alright, so again, just about done with this Fistula fight as Mosqiil. We'll have one more boss fight on his caves here. And then we'll have to see what he does if he chooses to go back for those item rooms or go right on ahead, because if he doesn't get a Devil Deal or a God Room with something good in it damage-wise, or off of the boss fights, yeah, the item box. Ooh, never mind, horn. There you go. That curved horn is +2 damage. Chariot card isn't bad either, quite honestly. Balls of Steel gets him 2 extra soul hearts. And there you go, he's going to go back for, maybe not. Going to take that to his spades, probably double up his keys, yes indeed. And take that Chariot card, so yes, he is going to go back for his item rooms. Haku. What's up, Phantom? How you doing? Quite well so far tonight. We've had a lot of great races.
It's so hard to do anything else on the weekends. I end up just sitting around and watching Isaac.
Yeah. And again, this is going to happen for quite a long time here. We got another 14 regular season weeks to go. The bye weeks start next week, so I believe it's Bystro and Poke Dude at bye weeks next week. Zero. Stop fucking typing. We know. No crown. Yeah, see.
That's probably what is like 4th time in this race, including the death, seeing the crown show up.
Yeah, hence the words from ZeroGamePlan and in chat there was Diana words after. There's just no crowns for those with the Taco's chat add-on. Oh, and overtime's beginning between the Hawks and Bruins, apparently. God, why do I have to miss good things? It's killing me. You have no idea.
I've got my TV showing both of their screens, so I can't really turn it on.
Yeah, I don't have cable, so I'd have to watch it online if NBC was showing it, and if they are, I can't exactly rebroadcast it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd be totally distracted if I had that up and running, so that would be completely disrespectful to the racers, and I would never do that. So let's see, only having that one room to go extra, you might as well go for the item room again, as you see ZeroGamePlan doing. And at this point, you might as well take Mom's Bra to replace that D6. Very useful item. Yeah, I'm getting the updates from chat anyway, so I know exactly what's going on. Yeah, soon. If only fucking Tire Direct would have sent the damn motherboard screws that Asus left out. Ooh, there's that rosary again from Mosqiil. So again, that health build keeps on going, and then that's probably going to make it more so that he's going to get a God. Yep, there you go. Ooh. See those no Bibles? That's one of the things I was going to say. Is that, again, basically that is going to almost force a Bible spawn in your store.
Yeah.
And I think Mosqiil is probably cussing right now.
His D6 is way back on floor 1, isn't it? Or way back. It's definitely not on this floor.
Get away from me. Oh, God, I love it. That's what he was doing. He was setting that up so he could say, get away from me. Oh, God, I love our racers. Like I said, it may still be a race, but it's still about fun at the same point. But all that extra room to go get an item room, he winds up with the rosary, and then immediately with the store, lo and behold, Bible's in there. And there's the second item room. We found it.
Though the rosary could come in handy. Still got one more boss to clear.
Yes, he does. So you could still find a God room at the end of this. There's a little range up with Mom's heels. Not what he was looking for either. So again, one of the downfalls, if you do go back for your item rooms and they're not all that useful, half of them were, so you can't really complain. Ooh, telepills. Ooh. Whoa, I am error room. There we go. We found our first time error room of the season, ladies and gentlemen, and it's technically a store, so Charm of the Vampire showing up, picking up some of the money to replace it, and forgot the other item, quite honestly, but first time we've seen that this year. Skipping on to the next floor as well, that'll be Necropolis 1, so Depths 1 for Mosqiil. So that does take out that extra boss fight, though, so interesting.
Yeah, he loses whatever the boss would have dropped, and the chance of the God or Devil deal.
Exactly, and again, that would have really helped him with both. Excuse me. What's up, Freak? How you doing? Ah, the other was a halo of flies, thank you. So there's those two shot-blocking flies floating around him. So again, that defensive build brewing over on the right against a very offensive build on the left. And Zero, let's see, does not need the Hangman card. That's for flying for one room, and he can obviously fly already. And he's going to go into the womb.
Mosqiil's probably hoping for like a Book of BOILeR, Book of Shadows, even more defense.
Yeah, there we go. So might as well use the Book of Sin, grab some item here. And one more key. Nope, actually going to take the damage again from the Shoop to Whoop. Can't really blame him, honestly.
Yeah. Huh. That compass is just... It makes such a huge difference in these races.
Jackal. Yeah, it just would have been a second Bible. Oh, that's evil. And there you see the first item room for Mosqiil on his depth floors here. And again, Zero Game Plan with that compass working what should be straight on over, and obviously it's going to bust on over to the left here relatively shortly. But working towards that boss fight himself. There you go, one more room to clear after this. Overtime begins. Yeah, the world may never know.
Ooh, Sad Onion. There we go, there's some damage up for Mosqiil finally. Though it may be a little late. Oh, and Guardian Angel.
Indeed, so double that fire rate and double the speed of the orbitals there with Guardian Angel, so very nice finds. But again, is it too little too late? Is Zero Game Plan sitting right outside his first boss fight in the womb? Also sitting on a Sun card, so he's going to get a full map reveal on the next floor, let alone do damage to the first room that he's in. Also, Teratoma, very easy boss fight. And yep, that is Mellow Ace on call with us here. Let me try that again. Co-hosting with us. Boy, I can't even talk anymore. This has warped my mind. Oh, by the way, you can't hit those spiders after they spawn, so that kind of sucks. You have to kind of watch out.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is where it gets fun.
That's like nightmare fuel right there. That just all the spiders like popping out of the sky.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not a fan of spiders. You can ask, ooh, more damage for Zero Game Plan. Totally necessary. Not even going to bother with the devil deal. And he's onto the Utero too, so here's the Sun card usage, I'm sure. Or not.
Moss just face checking.
He may not even care about using that Sun card, honestly. He knows pretty much where he's going. He's going to break off down to the bottom here and then off to the left later on. So I think he knows pretty much where he's going to wind up going.
Oh, and more.
So again, Moss trying to play a little catch-up, is quite behind at this point. Zero looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, probably 4 or 5 more rooms to clear, I would guess, before he gets to his mom's heart fight. Right in the war hole.
And honestly, the cube of meat's not going to be that effective considering he already has 3 orbitals. So
Yep,
it's not
so
going to be
it
a
really
2-piece.
isn't going to add anything. So unless he gets lucky with the God Room or Devil Deal...
It's doing good damage with the orbitals, though.
It really is. So again, no such luck off of that. Moss going to move on to his depths too. Ooh, immediately finding a dead end. Again, ooh, nicely used there by Zero Game Plan so he didn't get shot by that other eyeball. And clearing through that room, no problem after Mom's Bra use. One more room to clear here. It does have an arcade if he really wants to go ahead and use it, but again, with that full heal off of the Sun card and damage, I think... Well, never mind, I spoke too soon. Yeah, might as well check. Maybe he gets Katole for 1 penny? Wow, right as I'm saying it. Yep, lo and behold, wow. Jeez. Okay, commentator helping you out a little bit there, Zero. Sorry, Mosk, totally unintentional, bro.
You might need to start saying some stuff about the Chicago.
Yeah, so Blackhawks ought to score in the next 25 seconds. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oof. Okay, so, well, it worked decently that the Hawks didn't get scored on in that same 25 seconds so far. I like the way this is working, but again, Zero ripping on through Mom's heart fight here, looking to end this 2-1.
Really nice damage. Plus, he's still got the Sun card he can use at some point.
Indeed, and at this point, he really doesn't even have to use it. He can just sit back and enjoy this fight at this point, because I think he's hit Easy Street here.
Yep.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Kablamo style, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen,